Commissioner Foshee joins us as well. Okay, we'll get started then with we have the salary board meeting first before the board of commissioners meeting. So we'll get started. Call to order the salary board meeting today, June 13, 2022, appointed hour 2 p.m. has arrived. So we'll begin with a roll call of members present.
Commissioner Eichelberger.
Present.
Commissioner Foshee.
I'm here.
Commissioner DiFilippo.
Present.
Controller Whitcomb.
Here.
Okay, thank you. Okay, at this point, we have floor open for any public comment that would come before the salary board. I see no one online as well. All right, that moves us to item 4, which is the salary board actions that were discussed last week. So looking for approval on the salary board actions.
I'll make a motion to approve all the actions except the Register of Wills office.
Second. Okay, it is moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
On behalf of Lisa Grayson, I'd like to make a motion to approve the salary board action items for the Register of Wills and Clerk of Workman's Court.
I'll second that.
Okay, very good. It is moved and seconded. Are there any additional questions before we vote? If not, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. You got it.
Thank you.
You don't have to hang around if you don't want to. So. Okay, thank you. We'll move on now to item 5, which is the approval of the minutes from our meeting of May 31.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of May 31.
I'll second.
It's moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 6, other business. Anything to come before the salary board, staff, commissioners? If there's hearing none, I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, stand adjourned on that. We'll move into the Board of Commissioners meeting. We open with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the
United States of America.
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Call the meeting to order, and then we have roll call members present.
Commissioner Eichelberger.
Present.
Commissioner Foshee.
I'm here.
Commissioner DiFilippo.
Present. Thank you. Okay, at this point, we have public comment for the Board of Commissioners meeting. No one here. Do we have nothing online? Okay, very good. We'll move to item 4, which is the minutes of our meetings of May 26 and May 31. We have
Make a motion to approve the minutes of May 26 and May 31, 2022.
I second that motion.
okay, so it is moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 5 are the personnel transactions.
I will
Need
move
action?
to, I'll move to approve the personnel transactions.
Second.
It's moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Okay, thank you. We will move on to item 6, which is the fun part for today. We have a special guest with us today, Chip Fenton. Chip Fenton, who has served with our Housing and Redevelopment Authority boards for quite a while. Chip is cycling off, retiring, I guess is how we would say. So we wanted to spend just a couple of minutes here thanking you, Chip, for what you've done. We would like to present you with something, so you're invited to come up, and we have a photographer here as well. You come on up around.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Thank you very much for your service. As I mentioned, Chip has been with the county here for 14 years in this capacity with the Housing and Redevelopment Authority. And we're very proud to have had him representing Cumberland County, providing assistance for these vital functions for so long. It's a great addition to the board. Big shoes to fill. So we want to wish you the best in your retirement, Chip. And on behalf of my fellow board members, we're going to be presenting you with a certificate of recognition, but I'd like to read it into the record first. And here we go. It is the Cumberland County Board of Commissioners hereby recognizes and commends Roland Chip Fenton, Chairman of the Cumberland County Housing and Redevelopment Authority Board, Vice Chairman of the Redevelopment Authority. And it goes on to give a little bit of your background. You've served 2 tours in Vietnam. You're a West Point graduate. During 21 years of military service, you moved 17 times. You said at least when we were talking earlier. So if you find out, if you get a couple extras in there that we didn't catch, let us know. We'll come back and fix this. So you have a degree in nuclear physics. You took over the Oyster Creek Power Plant in Toms River, New Jersey. There in the essentially in the wake of the TMI incident in 1979, your responsibility there was to exercise disaster prevention. Is that correct? Is that characterized right? Okay. After your many previous accomplishments, then you came to us. 14 years with Housing and Redevelopment Authority. So we're grateful to have you and have your expertise and all the benefits you brought to the conduct of the board, right? She's nodding, she's nodding, so, okay. So the Cumberland County Board of Commissioners is really pleased to wish you the best in your retirement, to give you our thanks for your service to the county and your commitment to the residents of Cumberland County. We're going to present this to you today, the 13th day of June, signed by the 3 commissioners. I'm sure Commissioner Fauci regrets not being able to be here. We are going to do a photo, but we're going to give you this and say thank you very much for all your service.
Well, thank you very much.
You'd like
This
to
is
say-
really unexpected, but totally appreciated. I must say that I enjoyed my time on the Housing and Redevelopment Authority, working with wonderful folks and having worked with some problem folks because of the problems at GPU and some of the problem folks in the military with Vietnam and others. It's great to have and work with a wonderful group of folks, which is the Housing and Redevelopment Authority and the commissioners of Cumberland County. Thank you very much.
We're very pleased.
Okay.
Brandon didn't get some pictures. Wanna do a
Picture here.
Oh, mine.
Oh, come on.
We'll Photoshop Commissioner Fauci.
Okay, give me a smile. Perfect, thank you.
Thank you, Chip.
Congratulations, Chip.
Thank you.
What are you gonna do with all your time now?
Mow my son's grass, who's taking over the house.
Okay. Let's enjoy that. We do have a bunch of business items. You're welcome to stay or to leave if you need to. Chip, that's fine. Did we spell it all right? Did we spell it right? Everything's okay, just making sure. Okay. That brings us to item 7. We do have business items to conduct, so we'll work on that. We have item 7 is the approval of the contracts and grants that were outlined. I think Karen. See you around. And we have these as Roman numeral 1, which is the existing contracts and grants. Roman numeral 2 is new contracts, extensions, etc. I take these together or separate.
Make a motion to approve the items, contracts and grants in agenda item 7, Roman numeral 1. Item A, 7, Roman numeral 2, items A through H.
I second that motion.
All right, are there any questions regarding any of the contracts? If not, we'll call the motion. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, that brings us to item 8. We have an action required to approve the increase in the credit limit for the WEX credit cards. This was reviewed at the workshop. So
We'll move to approve the increase to the credit limit for the WEX credit cards as reviewed.
Second.
it's moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Motion carries. Item 9, we have the well, Claudia's here to talk about the donation in regards to B. Moyer Radio Communications LLC. So
Good
Claudia,
afternoon. Yep, good afternoon, everyone. We received on Friday a letter of support and appreciation from B Moyer Radio for a $200 gift card for Lowe's to go help and offset the cost of updating the trailer that we received. So we'll probably plan on purchasing cabinetry for the storage of the equipment to ensure that whenever we're transporting everything, it doesn't shift around inside the trailer.
Sounds good. Any questions for Claudia? Okay, in that case, I'll entertain a motion for approval.
Make a motion to approve the donation from B Moyer Radio Communications of a $200 Lowe's gift card for the Honor Guards enclosed trailer.
I second that motion.
Okay, it's moved and seconded. All in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Claudia.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll move to item 10. This is the redevelopment authority, I'm sorry, the housing authority. There's an appointment.
Make a motion, excuse me here, to approve the appointment to the Cumberland County Housing Authority. Candace Neff Hall. Appointment is for a 5-year term effective June 13th, 2022 and expires May 31st, 2027.
I second that motion.
Okay, it is moved and seconded. Are there any questions? If not, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Motion carries. That moves us to 11. We have a seat as well with the redevelopment authority, the appointment needing to be made. So
Yeah, I'll make the motion to approve the appointment of Candace Neff Hall to the Cumberland County Redevelopment Authority for a 5-year term effective June 13th, 2022. And there's a typo here. It should say May 31st, 2027.
I second that motion.
okay, it is moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Motion carries. Brings us to item 12. That is discussion and approval of the LaPorte Regional Authority appointment recommendation. Stacy, you had some information for us on this?
Yes, so as you know, Joel Hicks, who was one of the Cumberland County representatives on the LaPorte Regional Authority, has resigned. He actually, as a borough council member, served on the committee in the borough to fill their seat, and actually put forth the name of Curtis Stevens, who is also a resident of the borough. And he is well versed and seems to have a very similar background to Joel Hicks. So his name is put forth as a replacement to be appointed to a partial term.
Okay, so we have Mr. Stevens' credentials, I believe,
Yes.
and this is partial term, so we'll need action on this.
So Stacy, I'd like to make a motion on this, but I couldn't tell if you said the first name is Kirk or Kurt.
Curtis.
Curtis, thank you. So I will move to approve the appointment recommendation for Curtis Stevens to the LaTorte Regional Authority.
For a second.
Should we mention the term?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is for a partial term effective June 13th, 2022 and expiring on September 7th, 2025.
I'll second it.
Okay, so moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Motion carries. All right, item 13, general disbursement transfer authorization. So it's listed here from June 2 through June 10. Do we have a motion?
Make a motion to approve the general disbursements transfer authorizations as noted in item 13A through G.
I second.
It's moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, item 14 is the acceptance of the monthly reports. We have in hand this month's reports from the Prothonotary, Recorder of Deeds, the Register of Wills, the Clerk of Courts, Conservation District, as well as the change of assessment, all for the month of May, cumulative for the month of May. So no action required on that. It's merely a reporting function. So that brings us to item 15, which is other business. Anyone have anything additional for the board? Hear none. So I entertain a motion for adjournment.
Move to adjourn.
Stand adjourned. Thank you all.
Don't close the meeting.
Do not close.